New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Saturday evening. It's July 20th. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. So grateful that you're with us here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good evening, Shay. Good to see you. Saw you this morning at the beginning of the day. Now we're seeing you here at the end of the day. I love that. Thank you, Shay. Appreciate that. Anyone else that's watching, whether now or at another time, thank you for being a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. It really is so grateful that you are part of what we're doing, that you show up here and participate in what's happening with the New Thought Media Network, because I tell you, there is some good stuff happening. Yes. Good stuff happening here and all around. And I am so grateful that I get to witness it and experience it. I just got back from 5 days with the International New Thought Alliance. It is the oldest organization, New Thought organization on the planet. Been around organizing the New Thought movement in various ways and bringing together various leaders of the New Thought movement forever. Well, not forever, but for 110 years now. And so hanging out with those good people and learning how New Thought Media Network can better serve and support that organization as well. So you'll be hearing more about them in the future. And that brings me to, an even greater sense of appreciation for what's happening with this program, New Thought Media Network. If you've noticed, we've hit our summertime slump where various people are on vacation and a couple are taking a hiatus. A couple of new folks you might see on the net coming on to the prayer team. And I want to give a big, huge shout out to practitioner Zoe DeMiro. Zoe is holding down the fort in the mornings. He's doing 7 days a week, and because he wants to, not because he has to, but because he wants to. And a big shout out to Zoe, and a big shout out to my beloved Lara, who held down the fort all last week while Reverend Michael and I were at Unity Village. She saw a lot of her last week, so you might not see much of her this week. It's going to be mostly Reverend Michael and I picking up the prayer work this week. So, and we've got someone new coming as well, practitioner, soon to be Reverend Casey Fike is going to be joining us. She and I will be here tomorrow evening in this time spot, sharing the prayers. So you can look forward to that. All right, I want to get into it. Prayer. You know, when you see me, you know me. It's not begging and beseeching. It's not getting down on bended knee. It is an affirmation of truth. It is a revelation of truth. It is sometimes that opportunity where we come to know what we maybe didn't know. And oh my gosh, here it is. And now I know it. I love it. If you'd like to avail yourself of prayer, there's a few ways you can do that. Number one, send an email to prayer@ntmedia.org. Let us know about your prayer requests. Let us know what you'd like to experience more of in your life. We forward that out to the whole team and get everyone praying on your request. You're also welcome if you'd like to do a private session with any of our prayer practitioners. Just send an email to that The same email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Let us know who you'd like to work with, and we'll get you their contact, get you in touch with those. Those are fee-based sessions, and each practitioner sets their own fee. So that is just something that you can talk to the practitioner about, what their fee is. And of course, if you'd like to add your prayer request to the chat box of tonight's program, you're welcome to do that as well. If I see it before I close my eyes, well, then I'll include it in my prayer. And if I don't, well, it'll be there when I open my eyes, and we'll make sure that we share that with the prayer team as well. So lots of ways you can avail yourself of prayer here in the New Thought Media Network community. All right, I want to get into it because it's Saturday night. Tomorrow starts the Sunday morning in the march of good messages, and I want to lift up first a sense of gratitude for the Conscious Center of Living in Ohio, where I will be speaking virtually tomorrow morning. Lift up in consciousness all the various centers, all the various communities from whatever, quote, denomination they may be, whether it's religious science, divine science, unity, UFBL, agape, International Truth Center, wherever we may find ourselves in this New Thought movement. Sunday is one of those days to relax into a deeper experience, a deeper recognition of the message of truth, to come to a greater understanding of our oneness, to come to a greater experience of oneness throughout this evening, throughout this day, throughout every day. We each are being called to a greater sense of that oneness, a greater expression of that oneness. For what I know is I know there is truly only one divine power, one source, one supply, one everything that is ever present. We call that God. What I know about God is I know the divine oneness that we call God is the all of all. It is my life. It is your life. It is the lives of everyone we encounter, everyone, everywhere, part of this oneness, the revelation of truth. And so I know that in this moment, no matter what the appearances may be, the divine is operating on our behalf. The divine law of creation, the co-creative principle is operating on behalf of each and every one that hears these words. Whether we recognize it, whether we see it or not, it does not change that truth, that the one power, presence, and intelligence is operating on behalf of your life to bring forth the way that you get to experience life, the way you get to express life, to bring forth greater opportunities, greater resources, a greater recognition that even in the rough times, even in the weird times, the oneness is bringing us to our greatness, calling us to a greater expression of our wholeness, calling us to give of our gifts without concern for reward, without concern for return, but to give our gifts freely, whatever they may be. A smile, a prayer, a word of encouragement. Perhaps it's an opportunity. Perhaps it is from our resources. Whatever it is we are called to give, I claim for each that deep sense of giving without anticipation, without condition, without an expectation of return or reward, but just to give of our gifts freely. Our smile, our words, our energetic vibration. See, that is what we're really doing. We're creating an energetic vibration on the planet. We're creating an energetic field of love and light and beauty, an energetic field of recognizing our oneness, of knowing that the divine is revealing itself perfectly right now as your life, even when it doesn't look good, even when I don't understand it, even when I don't quite get what's going on here, God. I come back to knowing that the divine does know, that God does know what's going on here, and that through our own experiences, we can come to that greater sense of our oneness. We can come to a deeper sense of connection and a deeper sense of revealing what is going on here, because what's going on is perfect. It is divine. It is the magnificence of life, of my life, of your life. It is the magnificence of each life bursting forth, even in the rough times, even in the weirdness, the oneness remains. And that is what we are here to remember. That is what we are here to remember. That is what we are here to pull in and embody within ourselves, to embrace within the body temple, to embrace in our energetic vibration that sense of good, that sense that everything's happening exactly as it must for the highest and the best of everyone involved, that we are each bringing forward a greater and greater opportunity, a greater and greater experience of our uniqueness, of who we have come here to be, not what others think we should be, letting go of what we think, what others say we ought to be or must be or should be, and embracing the authenticity of who we really are. And who we are is God. We are each that divine revelation of the one, whole and complete in our magnificence. That cannot change. That is the enduring truth of who you are, of who I am. That is the revelation of our perfection. We are in constantly revealing our perfection and letting go of the crap. I use that term as an acronym for the conditions that are repelling absolute prosperity, for the conditions repelling absolute peace, for the conditions repelling our absolute perfection. It's all just crap. Anything that pushes away from our perfection, anyone that says we are not whole, perfect, and complete is crap, and we let it go. Anything that says we are not perfectly aligned with the oneness of humanity, with the oneness of life, is crap, and we let it go. Everything that says we are not living in as an expression of absolute prosperity is crap, and we let it go. We let go of all the conditions that are repelling our absolute prosperity, our absolute peace, our absolute perfection. Let go of all of that so we may embrace the good, embrace the love, embrace the oneness that is our lives and is the lives of everyone around us. I am so very filled in this moment with a great, great sense of gratitude for these opportunities, for these moments to step aside of the hustle and the bustle of the day, to step aside from what isn't happening, to embrace what is happening, a revelation of truth. Perhaps it is a revolution of truth, a revelation of truth. And knowing there is this oneness coming together in perfect form, I release this word into the law and let it be. I release, I let go, I let God be God. And if any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with us here this evening on the New Thought Media Network. Hey, we've got something important going on you need to know about. If you've heard about it already, great. If you haven't, now is the time. We're doing 100 days of mindful practice. It is not a New Thought Media Network event. We didn't come up with this, and yet we are participating and help to share the word. There's over 40 different New Thought leaders coming together to share 100 days of mindful practice, my election intention. It starts in just over a week from tomorrow is when it starts. And we'd love to have you join in. All you have to do is text the word join to 470-784-0250, and you'll start receiving a daily message that helps us to anchor in these principles and tune in to get ready for the election, to get ready for the election, set an intention to tune out the fear and tune in the vision. It's based on the work of Prentice Hill, What It Takes to Heal. I've got my copy of the book right here, and I'll tell you, it is so far, it's a fascinating read, what we're doing here. So one more time, text join 470-784-0250. Tune out the fear, tune in the vision, starting in just a week. I have 3 different days where I'll be presenting the message. So these are all 2 to 3 minute phone calls, so they're not long. And we have a number of people, up to, I think, almost 40 people already that are signed up to present these. And my name was drawn, and it was drawn a couple of times, 3 times. So I have 3 different dates, and I can't tell you when they are, so that you have to listen to every day. But I got a few of them coming, working on them already. So we invite you to join us for that. And to this is a movement, and this is a project across the entire New Thought movement. It is not just limited to any of the one organizations or anything. It's all across the entire movement. We've got over 600 people already signed up. We want to get to 10,000, and we want to go viral with this. So share. Let your friends and family know. Let everybody know. It's going to be a good old time raising the vibe for our election intention. All right, I'm Dr. Robert. I got to get out of here because I'm already over time. We'll take the short version of the exit video tonight. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.